Well, thank you. As Senator Leahy said, each of us have visited Alan Gross over the years. I was able to see him just a month ago in the prison in Havana. And at that time, he said, I hope that this ordeal, this 5-year ordeal, actually leads to something positive. And today, when we got on the plane, I told him, when you look at what the president will announce here soon, you'll see that it has resulted in something very, very positive. And I just want to say that for those who say that this is a concession somehow to the Cuban regime, these moves that are being made today, I think that that is the wrong way to look at it. That is simply wrong. The policy that we've had in place for the past 50 years has done more, in my view, in many's view, to keep the Castro regimes in power than anything we could have done. And so I'm just pleased that these actions have been taken. I think it will improve the lot of ordinary Cubans, and it's good for Americans as well. Now, some will say that the Cuban regime may now limit the travel of Americans now that we're more able to travel, not freely, but in larger numbers. They may take measures, and they may. But I've always said, if somebody is going to limit my travel, it should be a communist, not my own government here. And it makes more sense for us to allow travel. That's what we do. That's what we do as Americans.
Senator Flake, could you assess the politics for the new Republican majority in the Senate, how the politics stand for this going forward with both lifting the embargo and allowing the embassy to proceed with funding?
Well, we will see, and I share Senator Leahy's view. I think that it would be really counterproductive to block funding for an embassy. We're going to have a lot more Americans traveling to Cuba. Last year it was about 400,000 or so. It's going to be a lot more under the new, general licenses for most travel. To tell those Americans that travel there, sorry, you're out of luck if you have a problem if you're looking for a U.S. embassy. I just don't think that that's right. And then in terms of the politics, we really haven't had a kind of a test vote on Cuba for a while. We used to regularly have votes on appropriation bills to lift the travel ban or deny funding for lifting the travel ban, or imposing the travel ban, I'm sorry. But we haven't had one of those for a while, and there have been a lot of new senators come in. So we'll see. My sense is that that most of my colleagues feel we are long past due. 50 years. And so I think that the politics are good. Certainly the policy is right, and good politics usually follow.